Hi, today we're going to look at the chord progression for Girl from Ipanema by Antonio Carlos Jobim. So let's just start with the right hand pattern I'm going to be using, which is quite simple. Well, at least I'm trying to keep it simple. And it goes like this. Okay, so bass on 1 and 3, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, and the fingers on the second, third, and fourth strings. We're playing 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and together. Okay, so I'm just trying to keep it consistent and simple. There are a lot of variations you can use, but just to focus on the chords today, we're going to be using that pattern. You can also just play 1 and 3 if you don't really want to work on the chords on that bossa nova pattern to start with. You might want to practice separately. You might want to practice it with open strings. It does take a bit of coordination between thumb and fingers, so that's kind of what you're going to be working on. Some independence and coordination. Let's look at the first section. So we've got F major 7, and the voicing is going to be on the second string, so I'm not playing the first string. So my IMA, my fingers are on the second, third, and fourth strings, just to keep the voice leading consistent, so I'm not jumping around from one string to the next. F major 7, second chord G7, which is kind of the bar chord G7, but I'm not going to use the third finger. I'm just going to use the second finger and the bar. The third chord is G minor 7, so we just take that second finger off. Now this is kind of the trickiest chord, quite a dissonant chord, and it's a G flat 7 with a sharp 11, sharp 4, which is a C natural. Okay. Or a B sharp, if you want to use the right terminology. Let's try that together. 3, 4. So that's the first section, the A section. For the second section, I'll just play you the first half. So there's the second section, the B section. So the first chord is F sharp major 7. Then we're going to go to a B9. We've got B7 with the C sharp, which is the 9th. You can flatten it out with the third finger, or you can just play it with 3 and 4. Then we're going to go F sharp minor 7, just with the one finger bar across. And then we're going to jump to D9, same as B9, with the bass on the 5th fret of the 5th string. Then we're going to jump down back to G minor 7. The G minor 7, you can play it like that again, flattened out with the third finger, flattening out to do most of the bar work, and then the second finger and the bass, or you can just have the one straight across. Now we're going to jump to E flat 9, bass on the 6th fret of the 5th string. Alright, 7, B9, F minor 7, D9, G minor 7, E flat 9, and then that little sequence of 4 chords coming up: A minor 7, D7, flat 9. So it's not D9, it's D7 with a flat 9. G minor 7, C7 flat 9, back to F. And sometimes when I play this chord progression, I change the bass note with the thumb just to give it a bit more, a little bit of variety. So if I'm playing a D9, I might go, I might change the second bass note in the bar to the string below, which is the 5th down. And that just gives it a bit of variety, especially when I'm coming down in the last part. So there it is. Go from Ipanema chord progression. Some beautiful major 7th, minor 7th chords, a couple of extended chords, your sharp 11, your D7 flat 9. And you can practice those in that sequence using the correct or the bossa nova rhythm that I've suggested, or you can just play them as block chords. You can turn it into a jazz progression, you can just vamp it out. Don't forget to subscribe and please leave a comment if you've got any questions. And I'll see you next time on Lat Guitar Mastery.